Hi there, I'm Letitia Pfinder and welcome to my channel for another episode of Follow Along Friday. And today, as promised, we're making a pop-up card. So I'm not going to focus on the outside of the card or decorating it or anything like that. I'm simply going to show you how I'm going to make this cupcake that we drew and created from scratch, colored, and all of that in our last Follow Along Friday. And I'll leave that link in the description box below if you missed it, and I'll leave an iCard here as well. And so you can go follow along with that. But this will work for any stamp or anything you want to use like that. So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to put it together. I'm not going to focus on like aesthetics or decorating or anything of the sort. So it's going to be a quick video. Alright, so all I have here is an A2 size card that I cut out from some white cardstock. Very, very simple here. Just a note, I didn't make this too big. I made it about halfway. If you make it too big, you'll have trouble folding it or not, and I didn't want that to be a problem. So this is actually so easy. This is how I used to make them when I was a kid, and I thought it would be just a fun way to show you guys. There's actually two ways you can do it. I'm showing you this way, and then I'll explain the other way because I prefer this way, and I find that this works just a little bit better, so I'm going to show you. You can use a pencil if you like, but all I'm going to be doing is go about centers about here. So I'm just going to make two marks here, and then take some craft scissors, and this is the folded edge, and I'm just going to cut two slits in. And I made them about, I don't know, maybe about an inch in. Okay, then I'm going to open it, and I'm going to pop it out, and then fold it back down, like so. And it's honestly really just that easy. So you have your card here now. You take your cupcake or whatever you're going to do, and you're going to put some adhesive here and stick it on, and then when you open and close it, you'll have a pop-up card. So I'm going to just quickly show you that. I'm just going to use a little bit of double-sided adhesive to quickly show you. And you want to line up your stamp or your image right to where the crease is, right to where the bottom is there. If you can see that very well. So the bottom of my cupcake is going to line up with that bottom part of the cutout there. So as you can see now, when we open the card, it'll pop up. So that's a really super easy way that I was taught when I was a kid. Now when you're decorating, obviously you're not going to want this here. So this part of the card is just going to be a base. You can go over it with just another, I just had this sitting here, but say this was an A2 size card, you could just go over it and glue it down. That way this is covered. Or you could just cover the one end of it so that you don't see that. Maybe put something, I don't know, like this here. Maybe have it cover that actual hole, but you get the idea. So you're going to want to cover it with something. Now the other way you can do this, I wonder if I can pull, no, I can't pull that off. Okay, so the other way you can do it is take a strip of cardstock. So here I have a strip here. I'm just gonna, I'm not measuring or anything because I'm not going to be using this, but just to give you an example. Just gonna cut this off, and then you're going to fold it or score it or whatever. So you see how this is bent? Like you saw how we did that. You're just going to recreate that. So you have this card, you're not going to cut it out, you're going to create the little bump instead yourself. So that would include folding it. Obviously, you would do this neater than I'm doing it. Folding it on either end, and then in half. And then you would put adhesive on this end and this end. And let's say this is your card. I'll just cut it for you so it's a little easier to see. You can always use some scrap paper. Okay, so say this is your card. You're just gonna stick it like so. Oops. So when it's folded up, it's gonna do the exact same thing. So, oops. I'm just gonna put some adhesive there, and some adhesive here. And I'm just going to stick that on. Now, you're going to want to measure. I didn't measure it, so not sure how well this is going to fold. Oh, no, it's still folded really well. Let's see. And then your image would pop up all the same, and then you don't have to worry about cutting out that little slit in there, and your card stays whole, especially if you want to do like a one-layer card on the front or something like that. I think that is a really good tip. So yeah, I just wanted to keep this video short this week and give you a little tip or a little instructional on how to create a pop-up card. So that was super duper easy to do. I actually am going to use this in a card. It's my aunt's birthday is coming up, her 40th, so I wanted to make her a cute little card, and I'm going to use this as the base for it. I might create this and speed it up so you guys can see that later on in another video, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, you can go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. I love to chat with you guys, so be sure to leave a comment, and yeah, I'd love to see any pop-up cards you've made, so you can go ahead and leave me some pictures or send me some messages on my social media, and that's all linked below. And until next time, my crafty friends.